the right help and support. And the second thing that God brought me was the YouTube channel Soft White Underbelly, which is a channel where this guy interviews people from many different walks of life. He interviews gang members. He interviews prostitutes and pimps and drug addicts and homeless, mentally ill, rapists, victims of incest. He interviews a whole spectrum of perpetrators and victims alike. All sorts of people from all different walks of life. Most of these people have horrific stories of childhood, crazy and horrible upbringings. And through the documentary and this YouTube channel, through these two facets, God began to show me how people get miswired in the body and in the mind at very young ages. He began to show me how people get twisted up inside and miswired because of their beginnings, especially when our foundational mother and father parental bonds are broken, and when we have dissociative and attachment disorders. God began to show me how perpetrators are often first victims themselves. And because of traumas in their childhood and early development, they get terribly miswired. And this is what changed my whole perspective on things. I realized that it didn't make what the perpetrators did right, but it just meant that hurt people really do hurt people. And it really just changed my whole perspective on things. It slowly began to remove the lens of unforgiveness that was making me see my perpetrators as the monsters in my life. And I began to see them with new eyes, as the hurting and broken, miswired children that they really were. And it just really changed my perspective of wanting my perpetrators to be punished, from wanting to punish them to wanting to pray for them. So I do. And that's exactly what God wants us to do. The Bible tells us in Matthew 5:44, "But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your Father in heaven." And Luke